Protect me, O God, for I trust you with my life. I make this oath in my heart to the living one. You are my master. I have nothing good apart from you. These are the words of the psalmist from Psalm 16. This is a song of trust. It's about a people who are all in for God, a people confident in and entrusting their lives to God, to the God whose name literally means the living one, or I am that I am, or maybe even being of being. And I love that. I love that name. This is the name that the burning bush gave to Moses back in Genesis. Truthfully, I wish that we as Christians had a better way to express this notion of who God is in a name for God. Because I think that when you name God something like the living one or the great is, you can't help but know that your life, your very being, flows from that source. Psalm 16 is a psalm of trust in that God. The psalmist reminds us at the end of the psalm that God doesn't lead us into something sort of the equivalent of the zombie apocalypse, though maybe we have our doubts and our questions about that right now. But rather that God leads us on the path of life. And so I wanted to share this with you today because maybe this week Psalm 16 helps us tap in to trust. For some of us, maybe that's trust in the resurrection. With such a weird Easter this year, maybe we need to trust in the resurrection, to trust that there really is new life in the Holy Spirit, even now in the midst of this coronavirus. For others of us, maybe it's trust in God's presence, God with us in the person of Jesus Christ, God with us in our communities or in our families, God with us in the simple things that sustain us, God with us in Zoom calls and laughter and groceries or medication. God with us even as we sleep, if we take the psalm literally. For others, maybe just naming the possibility of trust is enough right now. As humans, we have agency. We know that, but maybe you're feeling tired. I know that I am. Maybe this whole pandemic thing has left you feeling not quite human. Maybe you're feeling like you don't have a say in what happens in your life anymore. Psalm 16 confirms, or maybe reaffirms, that we have a conscience. In Hebrew, literally, that we have kidneys. In the ancient Near East, there was a tradition that the kidneys were the seat of the conscience. In other words, we have this deep sense of knowing and feeling that God is present with us and that God is driving us, carrying us forward. Psalm 16 is an invitation to know and to trust who we are and who we are in God's hands. So I'd encourage you, go check out the psalm, read it in a few different translations, and know that until we can be together again, I hope and I pray that you stay safe and that you stay healthy. God bless.